Good afternoon, YouTube. MG here coming at you with another video. I just actually completed about an hour and a half long conversation with Chris Rice from Rice TV. He's a very good friend. He has done a lot of good things for the community. I love his message, practice and change. And this video is going to be about that in concurrent with that message that I also am preaching out on the interwebs. So the video that we did today will be going live, uploaded tomorrow, I believe tomorrow afternoon, after it's edited, and you'll be able to all see that, which is pretty exciting for me. I thought it was a great interview. And then let's talk about today. What are we talking about? Let's do this morning I got up, I do my daily routine, shower, have a little tea, then I hop on YouTube. One of the shows I always watch is From the Hill, Crystal and Sagar. Okay, it's a great show. You got two people that are different ideologies, but find ways that they both agree over political situation, political matters, or bills, laws, whole zeitgeist, if you will, of our political system in the United States. But what is so special about them is that both of them actually criticize the ideologies of the side that they're on. So they're critical of the parties that they support or have supported in the past. They're critical of ideas. They're critical of things that they don't agree with. Whereas when you look at mass media in general, they're basically cheerleaders for their side. Often enough, all they do is cherry pick. They cherry pick truth. They put videos and packages together that they put out then on the airwaves, and there's a lot of truth in it, so it's deceptive and easily it makes it easy for people to watch their content and go, yeah, this is true, but not fully knowing that absolute truth in there is not inside of that, in that message or whatever they're trying to portray to their audiences. And for me, that's really dangerous. That's why I don't like the Fox Newses or the CNNs or the MSNBCs, because they're cheerleaders. Okay, they're never critical of their own parties. They're never critical of their own ideologies. They don't admit mistakes. It's very rare that they do. And they're literally just paid hundreds of thousands a year, millions a year, to just basically be cheerleaders. And that's not healthy for an American citizen who's trying to look at all the information that's out there on the airwaves and come to the conclusions that are necessary for what they need in their life, what they need government to be. And that's very difficult to do when you have what basically ends up being lies, because they may have a lot of truth in them, but they're not absolutely true. And that's dangerous. What's even more dangerous is when you have something like the Hunter Biden's laptop, which prior to the election, we were all told by that some news organizations just avoided it completely, like it didn't exist. Some news organizations said it was debunked or it was a hoax, or it was a far right production to swing the election in the favor of Trump. But now what we're finding out is a lot of it was true, and a lot of it may have been legal technically, but it's still sketchy and shady as hell. And also, there are some things now coming out which they may have not been legal. And so, what does this all mean? Why am I rehashing this? This isn't for me to cheerlead for Trump. Okay. What I'm correlating here is that you have all this censoring going on right now by these same institutions, or the calling for people to be censored, canceled. It's absurd. And it's even more absurd when you think about a thing that was called a hoax, bullshit, untrue, completely not covered. Well, you find out that it wasn't that at all. It actually was a legitimate investigation done by the FBI for 2 years and the Delaware Attorney General's office. So my point here in this, and trying to keep this video short, censorship is horrible. It's horrible for everybody. It's horrible for me. It's horrible for you, no matter where you sit on the political spectrum, no matter what party you're in, or if you're not in a party. If you're looking for third party, like I am, it's dangerous for us, because if they're willing to do that, What else are they willing to do? What have they done that we don't even know about? What have they done in the past? Censoring is dangerous because one day it's after one person or one set of people or one set of a group of people that think a certain way. And then the next day it goes to somebody else, a different group. Before you know it, you're affected. Unity. Remember the message. We should all be unified. No censorship. Okay? None. No political censorship. It's ridiculous. You know, if an institution wants to say that, they're not going to put kiddie porn on a website, okay, we all get it. We know why that shouldn't happen. I get it. I'm for that. Okay. That's about as much censorship as you're ever going to get from me because it's illegal. Okay. It's a crime. Okay. Having a political thought or an ideology, or, even if it's somebody that's nuts and they're coming up with a theory, most people are able to look at it and go, hey, this dude's nuts. Okay. Where it's not going to affect us overall in a negative way. But what you have right now is certain elements who are nuts and crazy and not telling the whole truth and cheerleading, being the ones that are censoring somebody else. And this can go both ways eventually. Okay. Depending on who gets into power and the path our country takes moving forward. But this is something we can all agree upon. Censorship is bad. I mean, even for Christ's sake, Angela Merkel, who hates Trump, who's his biggest critic, has said that what Google, Facebook, Twitter has done it's tragic. It's awful, bad. Guys, you got to be able to be self-critical of the people that are doing things, even if other stuff you agree with them upon. Okay. You cannot champion things that are unconstitutional. You cannot champion a certain ideology, okay, over another where you're censoring their political viewpoints or their message, because human beings need multiple messages, multiple sides of information coming from different angles and flows in order to become a well-rounded person. If it's just one message, one ideology, and everything else is censored, blocked, shut down, whatever it is, that hurts us. It hurts us as a society. It hurts us at becoming well-rounded individuals. There's no ideology that's got it all figured out, folks. They all have flaws. They all have weaknesses. They all have bullshit that they spew forth. Okay, that's just the nature of the beast. But as a collective group of citizens, we have to be able to take and pick and choose from the things that we like, we don't like, why, and be told why by the people that are considered experts or the ones that are having the discussion about it with their different viewpoints. That's essential to a republic, democracy, whatever. You have to have all the voices. You don't just get to shut down voices based on one event. Okay, like the hypocrisy of both of these sides is it's on the levels now where it's basically become comedy. They're a joke, and I hope you see that too. No censorship. All of us can agree to fight on that and fight against it. That should be the battle that we can all take up arms against censorship. The First Amendment is the most important amendment of them all. That's why they put it first. Love you guys. I will see you soon. Make sure to look tomorrow for that video, the interview I did with Chris. It's awesome. I think you guys will love it. We'll see you soon.